Alright, so since I'm here, I'm at the cabin, I wanted to do a quick in-field review of my coat that I wear, because I've been getting quite a few comments about it in my videos. So yeah, people are wondering what it is, and what it's called, and where they could get it. So it's called a Boreal Mountain Anorak. That's the company. So it is an anorak, not really a coat. It has, a lot of pros and cons. So I'll go over a few. But yeah, I'll give you guys a close-up. Right after this, I'll take it off and I'll zoom in for you guys. But yeah, so there is an absolutely massive hood and a face cover underneath. So I like wearing this thing even to go hunting, just because if you're in a tree stand or you're blind, you could really cover yourself up. So you could literally, if there's wind, you could block a good part out with the face cover. There's laces when you buy it that it comes with, but I don't really like it. So I went for a more little primitive look. So I put little copper beads, and for the hood tensioner, I just put some antler pieces, and to tighten up the face cover, I put some leather strands with 2 bear claws with a copper bead again at the end. It is, if I get up here, it is quite large. But yeah, pretty long. I'm about 6 foot, so yeah, I'm not sure what size this is. I'll take a look for you guys, but it is very, very long on you, so I like it. The snow doesn't always get into your pants or in your shirt. It has a massive pocket on the inside. It's very deep. Could fit, honestly, water bottles in here, probably 4, 5, 6 easily. Really big bottle. And they added some key rings on the inside to hang gloves or keys even. But yeah, I just keep a little spare pair of gloves in here. You don't even feel it, the pocket's so big. They have their little leather logo here. I'll zoom in on everything for you guys after. Pros is that it's warm. It's a nice layer of clothing. It's thick wool. I think they make these out of blankets. They're locally made around where I am, so that's really nice. It's a Canadian company, so it's always great to support those. Now that I said they're warm, they have their uses. So like today, I'm actually getting pretty cold, but it's -30 outside. So sometimes they could be an outer layer, sometimes they're a base layer. It depends how you like to wear them. Since it's wool, it doesn't really cut out wind very much, so wind blasts through it. So I have just another like long sleeve polyester shirt underneath. Like I said, today it's -30. I'm moving around. I'm fine. If I would be sitting down, let's say ice fishing, and I'd be wearing this, I might be cold. Everything depends, on your internal temperature, your body weight, and whatever. But for me, I get chilly sometimes, so the warmer I am, the better it is. I posted a video a couple weeks ago, I believe, and it was -40 outside. I had the Anorak as an outer layer. I had a super thin, way thinner than this, little like base layer underneath. Just a long sleeve that I got like at a random store, nothing special, and a t-shirt underneath. So it was -40. I was moving around. I was on my snowmobile. I was stacking wood up for the cabin. No problem whatsoever. I was overheating. It was hot. But like today, I'm talking to you guys. It's windy. The snow's falling off the trees. It's getting a little bit frisky, but it's really not that bad. Obviously, like I mentioned, it's long, so I have my snow pants underneath, and it's very It keeps in heat in well. I like to wear a belt. I usually have a gun belt on me. I have my cartridge belt, a revolver, or whatever. So that also is perfect. It really keeps in the heat. But yeah, I just like to pair it up. I have some big beaver boots, snow pants, and I have a big fur helmet or a wool helmet, or not a helmet, a hat. So a fox hat or just a big wool hat. That does the job also. If you would like to wear this for a, let's say, if you want to go snowmobiling, there's a lot of wind, I would not recommend, because you would be very cold. The heat retaining capability is good, but as soon as there's wind, the wind just absolutely it rips right through you, and it gets pretty frisky. But yeah, I've always wanted one, so it's not my first time wearing this thing. I've had it now for, I think, for 2-3 years, so I've put it through its paces, and I honestly I love the way it looks. I added my little bear claws and stuff just to make it look a little bit more period correct, I guess you could say. The time period I like, but yeah, there's a bunch of trims you get on these. They get all fancy. You could have fur around it and whatever. So yeah, I might get fur added to mine, I'm not sure. But yeah, so overall I like it. It is very, very pricey. I think they're around Canadian. I think they're around $400 or $600. They are extremely expensive for what they are. I think you should do some research, like on wool and everything, just to make sure that it's going to suit you. So like I said, like if you're doing something that involves a lot of wind, an outer layer, this as an outer layer might not be suitable for you. But yeah, let's say long sleeve t-shirt, long sleeve, this, and then a jacket over it, you're gonna boil. I've done it before. My skidoo, I was snowmobiling, and I just opened up the jacket because I was way too hot. So if you have something to stop the wind, this thing will keep you warm 100%. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, just my negative comments are just if you use it as an outer layer, so it might not be for everybody. But if you use it underneath the jacket, it's 10 out of 10. Nothing bad to say about it. It's great. So yeah, I'll take it off and I'll give you guys a close-up. Okay, so even before showing you guys a close-up real quick, I'll show you guys how they recommend to take it off, or even how I've seen people do it, because if you try to pull it over your head like a normal sweater, you'll get all messed up, and yeah, you kind of get stuck in it. So what they suggest is, to find it, there is a little loop here. There's a pull tab in the back, and I find if you put your thumb in here, you put your head in it, you could swing your arms out and you'll take it off one shot. It's also a whole lot easier to take it off than put it on. So I guess that's a pro or a con depending how you look at it. But yeah, so taking it off. There you go. And the size is a large. It's written on here in the pull tab. So yeah, I'll hurry up because it's -30 and I'm freezing. Yeah, like I said, I added my little leather strands, Kodiak leather with antlers, and I have some bear claws here. You can see there's like heavy duty stitching in here. I'm not worried it's going to get frayed up anytime soon, so that's good. You can see the double layer here of wool blankets they use. So super solid construction, nothing bad to say about that. The pouch in the front, the kangaroo pouch, is just massive. Here is the logo, Boreal Mountain Anoraks. In the pouch here, there is these little key rings, which is a pretty cool feature. And I think they do custom orders, I believe, but I'm not sure. If you want like a trim around it or whatever. I think this is like the base model they have, just because I liked how it looked, so I took that. The sleeves, I don't know if you can see the width of these things, but they are super wide, so you could fit a lot of layers underneath this thing if you need. Yeah, here's like a full sleeve. It's literally wider than my hand, so no worries about that. It's like a 6 or 8 inch sleeve. And this is a large, and as you guys saw, I'm like around 6 foot. So they are made long. They're almost at my knees, which is fantastic. Wind doesn't flip them up or anything. It's a big heavy construction, so it drapes down, it covers you really nicely. So yeah, here's my little review, I guess. I'm gonna put it back on because I'm freezing now. Yeah, thanks for watching. And again, company Boreal Mountain Anoraks, Canadian company. Pretty good stuff.